Hey everybody, it's Steve Pulaski. Wow, got no hair now. Well, just got a haircut yesterday, as you can see, and it's about time because school's gonna be starting up, so I gotta go with the new kicks. So anyway, though, now I know everybody's been saying, Steven, where was Front Row Steve last week? And it's a weird situation. I had so many problems with it. It was the golden age of animation. I don't even want to think about that episode anymore. What I was trying to do though is, sorry, there's a little piece of lint on the camera. What I was trying to do is what's it called? I was trying to make like an episode talking about like the three stages of animation: hand drawn mixed with computers and CGI. But I kind of screwed up, and the clips that I used, the Backyardigans, Scooby Doo, and SpongeBob were all Viacom. So it was weird. Like on my channel, it was playing fine, but then I got like 2 messages saying it's not working. So I was like, am I the only one who could see this? Then I got up, and like 2 days later, I was checking, and it said only 7 views. I was like, that can't be right. So I said, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to do it this time. I mean, I'm really upset, though, that it didn't get uploaded because I had a really good story for that episode. But, enough with all that. I'm sorry. Front Row Steve's here, Front Row Steve's here, front and center right now. And before I get started, though, I want to give a shout-out to 2 people. I want to give a shout-out to Metropolis Fly Music. You guys can look at his channel. The link will be up below. And basically, he's gonna make rap songs for every certain number of subscribers. He's a good friend of mine, so check that out. And also check out Caesar and Otto's channel. I'll put the link on the below this as well. They're making a movie, Caesar and Otto Summer Camp Massacre, and they're making a sequel to it, which may include Trauma President Lloyd Kaufman. So definitely check that out. And also, this is just like a third thing on Facebook. Atlas Shrugged. The movie Part 1 is coming out next year to theaters, and I'm really excited. I know a lot of people say it doesn't look good, but I'm still interested because Brian Patrick O'Toole, who I interviewed, if you watch both parts of the interview, he talked about Atlas Shrugged and how he said he's really excited about it. So and I think he's pretty excited about it. So you guys gotta join the Facebook page. But that's it. That's all I gotta say. And now today we're gonna do an episode that I was thinking about doing for a while. And everybody's been asking me to do a video of my favorite directors. The thing about that is I only have a few favorite directors. I thought about it, and I thought I had a lot more, but I only have a few. And the thing is, though, I like a lot of different styles, so it wouldn't work. But one of my favorite, and I probably would say my favorite director of all time is Kevin Smith. And I got a lot of movies by Kevin Smith here. I'll go through these individually. Chasing Amy, which I watched, and this gave me the idea. I'll talk about these in a minute. Clerks. What else can be said? Clerks 2. Dogma, which I bought yesterday on VHS, couldn't find the DVD. At some point, if I like this, I'll buy it on DVD. Jane and Silent Bob Strike Back, which I have a lot to say about. Jersey Girl, bought this yesterday too, purposely. I haven't watched it yet, can't wait. Mallrats, this is not a DVD update, I've had these for a while. Mallrats, great movie. My second favorite Kevin Smith. And then Zack and Miri, which I want to include in the August Rush, which I'll talk about at the end, hopefully. Basically, with all these Kevin Smith movies, though, the reason I'm dragging these out, and I pretty much have all of them. I know I'm missing a couple, like Vulgar and Cop Out, but the thing about Cop Out is, I want to get that on Netflix first, because I've heard a lot of bad things, but I've heard my friends liked it. And the thing about it is, though, I consider, which movie? I consider probably Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back to be the last great Kevin Smith movie. And don't get me wrong, Clerks 2, don't get me wrong, this is a great sequel. But the thing about the Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, I have a lot to say about, is it seems like one of the last classic Kevin Smith movies. It seemed like this was going kind of too Hollywood. No pun intended if you've seen it. But it seems like it's going just way too Hollywood. And I'm sure some of you can see what I mean, because, back when he did Chasing Amy, Clerks, and Mallrats, the thing about all 3 of these movies was that they were, nearly independent, and they didn't have a big budget. I know, not independent, because, Universal and Miramax, but, the thing about these are true classics, and the thing is, these have such a low budget. This one had, Clerks had a $27,000 budget, which most was devoted to getting the music, which is great music. I mean, if that movie didn't have music, it wouldn't be the same. Mallrats, I don't remember the correct budget for this, but I watched this about a year ago in September, and Chasing Amy, which I watched Monday, really liked this, really enjoyed it. I like part of the prime reason I watched it was because of Joey Lauren Adams, Alyssa Jones in the movie. She was in Biodome, and you can recognize her. She's like Fran Drescher. She has that really high voice, but like that's what she's most known for, is that like high pitched voice. But I don't have a problem with it. I think she's a good actress. No problem with her. I mean, sometimes her high voice can add to the humor. I mean, like if you remember Biodome, she's like, "Yes, scum," like that. I mean, I like her though. I can't lie. She's funny, and I wish she'd come back and do more things. I liked her in this, and I'd really like to see her do more stuff. I'd always love to see how she is now, like if she still has that high voice. And don't get me wrong, I'm not making fun of her. It's just something like every actor has like a little like, I don't know what you would say, like a memorable thing about them. That's hers. But with Jay and Silent Bob, though, now it seems like Kevin Smith is making what the industry wants to see rather than what he wants to make. I'm sure some people can relate to what I'm saying. I mean, that's just the thing, though. It seems like he's making what he thinks would sell rather than the movies he would just do for the fun of it. Because, back when you think about Clerks, Chasing Amy, and Mallrats, these movies are all great. And like I say, though, these were all independent. They have a lot of good dialogue. That's another thing about Kevin Smith. He has some wonderful dialogue. And a lot of people have been saying that this one, Jersey Girl, not too good. I've been saying it's like not too good. It's different for him, and it's PG-13, which I think is probably like one of the few PG-13 movies Kevin Smith actually did. And I'm guessing the dialogue wouldn't be as raunchy because Kevin Smith movies are known for their dialogue. So I'm interested to see how this is gonna go. I remember when this came to theaters. I'm really excited to see this done. I know it's Kevin Smith, so it'll have good dialogue. Dogma, though. Dogma has a weird premise to it. I mean, that's the thing. I'm sorry. I just had to look. I just opened the VHS, and it says, please remember to rewind. Warning, if this label is broken, you must purchase this video. True classic. I mean, sorry, I know I get amused by weird things, but when I see a classic Be Kind Rewind sticker, it's like, and but with Dogma, though, Dogma's got a really weird premise, and I plan to watch all three of these for the August rush, and like I said, I'll tell you about that in a minute. But with Dogma, though, I couldn't find this on DVD, and I just really wanted to see this. I remember catching the end of it. I don't remember the end of it, but I remember catching the end of it. It's kind of like rocking back and forth. It's weird. I'm going to have to take these corners down. Anyway, with Dogma, though, I remember the ending. Like, I remember watching it, and the weird thing about it was, though, I was like, this is a comedy. It's about two angels, and I was like 5, so I don't really remember it completely. I remember it was at my grandma's house when I watched it, the ending. It was like the last 10 minutes, I don't know. But like this one has a very strange premise to it. I like the cover, though. The cover's pretty cool. And Matt Damon's making that cool, tough guy, badass face. So I don't know. It just looks good. Sorry, I just want to keep checking the time just for safety reason, because the first time I tried to upload the Golden Age animation, it said I was too long, so I don't want to go too overboard, but I still have a couple more things to say. With Clerks 2, though, this is absolutely great. I mean, now, the thing is, though, this seemed more Hollywood than Clerks 2. This didn't bring back the Clerks feeling from the first movie, making a mess here, that I was hoping for. Clerks 1, they dug into the customers. They were real pains in the asses. They were neglectful, and they were like, I can't think of that one word. Just neglectful. They didn't care about anything. But with this one, though, they don't go into the customers as much, and that's kind of the downfall with this. But I did really like this, though, and it's a good movie. And then with Zack and Miri, though, this looks with the DVD, they changed it to Zack and Miri, and then they changed the tagline. This is the last job they can afford to blow. I don't remember what the original tagline is. I know it's Zack and Miri make a porno, but I can't remember what the original tag. I think it was something like, some people may find this title hard to swallow or something. Some porno joke. And then Jeff Anderson's in this. I believe that's Jeff Anderson. If it's not, it's some guy that looks exactly like him. He must not have a big part because he's not even mentioned on the back. But But that's the thing though with Kevin Smith, he's really making things that I think he wants. That like, I mean, if he came back and put like $300,000 into a movie like Chasing Amy, because Chasing Amy is cited as his best work. I think if I would have saw this one first, I would have liked it over Clerks. But the thing is, though, a lot of people say Clerks is not his best movie. I like his movie a lot, I really do, and like I said, I really love this movie. This movie is my number one favorite movie of all time. And I can't lie with that. I mean, I know some people don't like when I say it, though, but it really is. It really is my number one favorite movie. And another thing I just noticed about Kevin Smith movies is, I'm just gonna like show. I can't show it Dogma though. This is like Dogma. This has nothing to do with this VHS copy. But okay, look at the features. Features. No, I'm going fast. Features. And a shitload of features. Now, that's the thing with Kevin Smith movies, is though they don't disappoint. You know there's not going to be a re-release. But I know for a while they were like rumoring Chasing Amy X, but that never happened. I don't know why. I mean, that's like in 2007 they said, because you know it's a 10-year anniversary, because you know like Clerks X, they put Clerks X out, but this when it was 10 years old, and this one they didn't. They were thinking about releasing it Criterion, like re-releasing it. I mean, I like this though, because you know the cover. I like the little booklet that comes with it. And the book actually gives a lot of information. If you look, it shows like the characters and their descriptions, and it even says here that Mallrats took place a day before Clerks. I didn't know that until looking through this book after the movie. I would have been cool if they included the comic in there too, but Criterion did not want to re-release this, just thinking it was like a double dipping, and they didn't want to, because that's what they thought. But they did have a Blu-ray of this, and I think the Blu-ray has some new stuff. Don't know, but that's my Kevin Smith thing. What Kevin Smith means to me, and just a bunch of other stuff. And I know I didn't talk about Jersey Girl too much. It's just I don't know what to expect from this. George Carlin's in it, so that's going to be a plus. That's for damn sure. I mean, I'd love to see what George Carlin can do in this movie. Just looking at this thing. But anyway though, with the August Rush though, I plan to watch all these for the August Rush. And in case you don't know, the August Rush, starting this Monday, I'm going to what's it called? I'm going to be watching movies until August 31st, like one movie every day. And the one I'm watching now is this is really cheap, but I'm watching Dumb and Dumber, Harry Met Lloyd right now. Dumb and Dumberer. When Harry Met Lloyd, not too good so far. I'm like halfway through. Not too good. But you guys can look at my reviews. I'll post the link again. You know, there's so many links being posted. But I really want you guys to check out my reviews for the August Rush. So check that out down below. And like I say, thank you for watching my Kevin Smith review. I think I did a lot better job on this than my last one. I give you guys some what Kevin Smith means to me, and I'm gonna order these right now. I think I got some more time. I'm gonna order these right now from my favorite Kevin Smith movies, like my favorite to like least favorite. And don't think I hate them. I just you know what I mean. Here we go. And also another one I don't have is Vulgar. I'd put Vulgar like probably right before Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. And don't get me wrong, I don't hate Clerks 2. Like I said, these are just my favorite. Clerks, Mallrats, Chasing Amy, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, and then Clerks 2. And Vulgar would be like right before Jay and Silent Bob. So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.